You join life
From your
to
side.
everywhere. Let's start.
We are good to go.
Yes, sir.
So we are live. Please press the share button. Good afternoon. The mindset shift. You will know that you need to move from a hustler to a wealth builder. You become a wealth creator. You become somebody that creates wealth.
Wealth.
Real estate developers are wealth creators.
Creators.
And by extension,
They go.
all realtors are wealth.
Creators.
So it is very easy. Real estate is not just the business of land. It is a business of perception, positioning, and psychology. I'll give you an example. If we talk about Ukulu, let me use this location that we are here shooting. If we talk about Ukulu, what do you think that people what do you think that come to the mind of people when they hear Ukulu? School environment. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When you hear Ukulu behind Anambra State University, what comes to your mind? Schooling.
Environment.
And if you cannot get a place after school, what again are you looking for in a school environment? So the perception there is, within a short possible period of time, this land that I bought close to this school, because this school have been something that we know that is increasing geometrically, very soon land will be in scarcity. And guess what? Scarcity breeds demand, demands breed pricing. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, it is not just a business of selling land. You talk about perception, you talk about positioning, and you talk about psychology. Perception is that this is within school environment. Positioning is that it is right behind Anambra State University. The psychology is that if I dare buy this thing now, give it few years, the population of this school is going to triple. And the more students are coming in, the more the population is increasing, the more people tend to build more lodges, more things, recreational center, football center for students, so many things that can actually come up. So in this way, am I actually selling land? No, I'm actually selling the future. I'm telling you what is going to happen here with or without you. So is either you join in or you wait. When other people have started, then you come. You are going to still join, but you are joining late. If I give this advice to my client, am I actually selling land? No. I am advising you on how to create wealth. So we need to rewire ourselves how we think as realtors. We need to elevate how we communicate. We need to transform how we earn. Because once you start making headway in your mindset, you find out that most things that you are seeing as limitation are limitation that are happening because of your mentality. Okay? I said it's limitation because of what? Your mentality. It gets funny when I see realtors that come to a developing place and they claim that this place is too inside. Who told you that it's too inside? But clients are buying it. People are buying into that place. And realtors that are meant to show people this way are actually the ones that are blind. Is somebody with me?
Yes, sir.
Now, you need to understand that when we talk about mindset, so many people join real estate for so many different things. But mindset is going to determine the direction you are going to. Mindset is going to determine the income that you are getting out of real estate. If you are just a person that is selling land, you are just a marketer. You will take your client to inspection and your client will talk down on the company. That is because you did not do a good job. You did not actually detail this client on what needs to be or what is going to be. So therefore, you see realtors cut in between the lines, trying to defend what they are selling instead of giving advice. So it is high time that we begin to shift from an ordinary realtor to a wealth creator, to a wealth advisor, to a financial advisor. People don't just trust sellers, they trust people that advise them. If I know that you tell me the truth, I am going to ask you questions regardless of the answer you are going to give me, whether I like your answer or not. As long as you tell me the truth, I am going to always come back to ask you for more. It's very simple. So you are not pushing land. I'm not pushing you to buy Bella Vista. I'm not pushing you to get a property in Ukulu. I am trying to guide your decisions. I am not pushing you. But what I will tell you is that if you want a place that is secured, if you want a place that your money can grow, this location that I'm standing is the best place. As realtors, we need to teach people value, not just information. It is not enough for me to stand here and tell you this is few minutes drive from Ukpo Junction. This is behind Chukwemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University, 15 minutes straight to Oka. It is not enough. I'm just giving you more information. But the main thing there is in the value that I'm conveying. And what is the value that I'm conveying? First is Anambra is the second smallest state in Nigeria in landmass. If you think about that, you understand that land is becoming scarce. And a wise person needs to run now and secure property. Not just securing property, secure property in a development prone area. Just like Bella Vista. I am trying to communicate value, not just passing an information. Is somebody with me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So there's a difference. There's a difference between a seller and an advisor. Is somebody with me?
Yes, sir.
What did I say? There's a
The
difference
difference
between seller
tell an advisor.
and advisor. And that difference is what makes clients pay more when a certain realtor talks to them. And another person, the same client, pays less to another realtor. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
If you want to sell, you need to understand as a realtor that if you want to sell, you need to understand as a realtor that you need to give advice. Most of the times, the people that are buying these properties need to hear some certain things, not just landmark. They need to understand the value that this property comes. I cannot be in the United States of America and you are telling me that I should buy property in Anambra in Ukulu just because it is behind Anambra State. No. You will tell me to buy this property and then you convey me the values on this property. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, let me break down something. What do you think that people buy as realtors? It's a very straight question. What do you think your clients are looking for? Do you think they're just looking to buy land? No. There is always a reason behind every land deal. Behind every successful deal, there is a reason. Behind every land bought by our client in Bella Vista Estate, Ukun, there is a reason. What are the examples of those reasons? Number one, security. Security in the aspect that it guarantees tomorrow. The land is real. That is why it is called real estate. This is something that's real. Two, it might be because of status. Another one is future income. You talk of peace of mind, you talk about Lexxon. Yes. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So there are too many reasons that people need to buy properties. So every deal that is closed has a reason. The reason could be naira depreciation. The reason could be fast appreciation of a certain location. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes, sir.
Then you paint the vision of the location. As wealth advisors, I believe I'm not talking to wealth advisors, not
Yes, sir.
ordinary realtors.
Yes, sir.
You paint the vision of the location to your client because they need to understand what is the vision about this place. What is the next step in this location? What is the next thing that is happening in this location? Is it just to buy land? Some people bought land in a certain location, and for the last 5 years, that place have not appreciated. Nothing is happening there. No prospect of development. So you are actually painting the vision. Real wealth advisors don't just sell land, they sell vision. They will ask you, imagine 2 years from now how this place will be like. Good thing this video is going to be saved on our page because I might come back here 2 years later to show you the massive development in this area.
Yes, sir.
And somebody listening to my voice now might still be contemplating whether they should queue in
Or not.
or not. The good news is no time is late in real estate.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. If you did not come here when we sold at 1.550, you are here now that we are selling at 2.5 million. And if you are not coming in now that you are seeing 2.5 million, you will come in when we are selling 4 million.
Yes. My name is open.
If it is entry, you must enter.
Yeah.
The difference is the price that you. As we said, it's a juicy offer.
Yes. Very just.
Very, very juicy. So you need to tell your client this. Let me give you one characteristics. In fact, let's talk about characteristics of wealth creator. Let's talk about characteristics of wealth. Number one, they guide their clients intelligently. It is called an investment intelligence movement. What did I say? Intelligence
Movement.
investment.
Movement.
This is a movement whereby they are keen to educate. They are keen to tell their clients on the investment portfolios available. They are keen and they are explaining where smart money go and why smart money are going there.
It was 8 before. No, it was
Put it together.
not.
So it is this that will make them to understand that you need to tell your clients the difference. This is a developing area. What happened to the developed area? There was a time a developed area was a developing area. something happened. And guess what? There are some people that missed out when that location was still developing. Clearly because they are blind and they cannot see the future. But good thing that anybody beating this video now, I'm going to open your eye.
Yes.
In real estate, we don't